if you want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching.
The first thing you want to do is map out where you're going to divide your face, and you can use any white pencil to do that. I'm taking white face paint called Snazaroo and a damp beauty blender to apply that on the skull half of my face. You can get this face paint at Michael's and it works best when it's a little wet. Throughout this video, I'm just using a regular black eye pencil to map out where all the hollows of the skull are going to be, and then I'm just going to fill that in with regular black face paint. The black face paint that I'm using is the same exact brand as the white face paint that I used, and like I said before, it's best used when it's wet. So I have a cup of water here next to me that I forgot to show, but I do keep dipping my brush in and out of it because when I tried to use this face paint dry, it was just not working out for me at all. So keep in mind that if you do plan on using Snazaroo face paint, that it's best used when it's wet. It's just a lot easier to apply. You can play around with the shape that you want the hollow of your nose to be. I just randomly made this shape, so yeah, there's not much to it. You don't want to forget to blacken everything around your eyes, so I'm taking black eyeliner and just lining my waterline with it, and then some black mascara, again just to blacken everything up. This is just a random crack that I decided to place on my skull because no skull is perfect. And now I'm taking gray face paint by the same brand, Snazaroo, and no, I'm not sponsored. I just decided to get it all at the same store. And I'm just working this with my finger here, no brush or anything like that. I'm basically putting it where I would normally contour, I guess. So you can see that I'm doing it on like my cheekbones and my forehead. And then I'm going to take the beauty blender, which had the white face paint, and then just blend that all out. Again, I'm just mapping out the hollows of my face, and these are very random and I can't really describe the shapes to you, so I think it's best if I just shut up and you keep watching. And again, I'm just adding little cracks on my skull because perfection doesn't exist even in the afterlife. Wow, I'm corny, but you can achieve this look simply by using a thin brush and just stroking the little lines on your face. They don't have to be perfect because, again, they're just cracks on the skull. Here I'm just taking the gray face paint again on my finger and just adding some dimension to the skull so that it's not just flat out black and white. And I'm taking black paint again to clean up the lines because with a skull you do want those bold, harsh lines. The mouth is really simple to do. You just need a thin brush. It can even be an eyeliner brush if you want, and you're gonna just want to make the lines imperfect like the cracks were. I like to make some longer than others, and it just gives it that decayed, dead look. For my neck, I started off by painting that half white, and then I realized I have no idea how to do body paint and I don't know anything about the skeletal system at all, so I'll just let you watch what I'm doing because I don't even know what this is, honestly, and I'm sorry about that, but I think that it turned out pretty cool even though it's probably totally inaccurate in every possible way. Time for the cute side. So I'm starting off with my favorite foundation at the moment, which is Estee Lauder Double, and I'm using this because it's full coverage and I really want a flawless look on this side of my face since the other side of my face is looking pretty ugly and horrific right now. Although I can't really highlight because there isn't much room left on my face to highlight, I'm still going to conceal my dark circles, and I'm using a light concealer for that and the same brush that I used for my foundation just to pat that in. I'm taking this amazing Morphe highlighting and contouring palette using the lightest shade to just set where I concealed earlier. To set the rest of my face, I'm taking the same palette and a color that is more close to my skin tone. To contour, I'm taking the shade right here and using that to carve out my cheekbones with a small contouring brush from Real Techniques. And then I'm going to take a bit of my Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess to blend out that contour and bronze up the rest of my face because I really want this side of my face to look tan and glowy as opposed to the obviously dead side. So I really want the contrast to be like completely different. For blush, I'm using Luminoso by Milani because it makes my skin look really glowy and I just love it. For the eyes, I'm using my favorite palette of all time, the Lorac Pro, and taking the color Sable and really just working that into my crease. Now I'm taking the color Nude from the same palette and just placing that all over my lid, and these are the only two colors that I'm using on my eyes today. I just really wanted to keep it neutral and simple, and this kind of creates like a cut crease effect when you look at it in a certain way, I think. But yeah, and now I'm just taking my Milani liquid eyeliner and just creating a little cat eye here so that I look more fancy, I guess. I did my brows and mascara off camera. For my brows, I only used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in soft brown, and I was gonna apply falsies until I discovered like the best mascara on the planet, the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's seriously amazing. I don't know why I haven't tried this before, but if you haven't tried it, you really need to go get you some like yesterday. I'm just going with a classic red lip and using MAC Cherry to line this half of my lip, and then I fill them in with Nars Dragon Girl. And I just want to apologize if my voice sounds weird. It's because I keep eating these little vanilla glazed donuts and it's making my mouth all sticky, so yeah. Sorry, I have no self-control. This part is optional, but I thought it looked really cool. I just added some fake blood going down the middle of my face for a creepy effect. That is a completed look. I really hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a very happy Halloween.